it going? Seth Muncie here, founder of Disc Golf Strong. Really excited to bring you video 3 of 5 on preparing your body for the disc golf season. So I partnered up with Dynamic Discs and the Disc Golf Answer Man Show to bring you this series because I know how important the disc golf season is to all of us, and I know you want to play strong, healthy disc golf all season long as you want and as much as you want. So this is why I'm really excited about this series. So in series 1, or in video 1, I talked about mobility and why we need mobility in our upper back and our hips, why it's so important for disc golf. The second video I talked about stability in the joints, strength in the joints, and why that's so important and how to regain that stability. Now in this one, I'm going to talk about core strength. So we all want a stronger core, right? Everyone, I hear it all the time, I want a stronger core, right? But a lot of times when we think about stronger core, we think about what we see of people with their shirts off, they see those abs, right? That's not necessarily a stronger core. It's not a stronger core. That is just a more visible ab definition, and that is from nutrition. We say in the fitness world that abs are made in the kitchen, and that is so true. So if we're talking about seeing the abs, we're talking about nutrition. If we're talking about a stronger core, we're talking about doing different specific core exercises, okay? And not sit-ups or crunches. So sit-ups and crunches, those will start to give you some definition as long as your nutrition is in line. But really, sit-ups and crunches aren't necessarily good for your back. They don't develop the kind of core strength we want and the kind of core strength we need. The kind of core strength I'm talking about is the strength that allows you to generate a lot of power in your lower body, transfer it through a strong, stiff, and stable core, and transfer that power into that upper body and into the disc, okay? Or when you're holding that backpack, okay, you got your disc bag on your back, and you don't want to turn this way, or you don't want that back pain, a nice, strong, stable, stiff core will help you there. Okay, so when I say stiff, I don't mean stiff like oh, I feel stiff, my joint feels stiff. I mean stiff like all the muscles in your core on the front, the sides, the back, all go and they contract to create a nice, strong, stable base. Okay, I like to talk about core strength by using a PVC pipe. So let's say that this is a core, this is your torso here, okay? So I hold this, and let's say somebody is holding the other end of this PVC pipe. If I generate a lot of power here on this end, it's going to go through this strong, stiff, stable midsection, and the person on the other end is going to be feeling it. So if I just push a little bit, they'll feel that however much I push. If I push hard, they'll feel all that power. If I take a PVC pipe, a pool noodle, and the other person on the other end holds this pool noodle, and I push, it's the bendiness, the non-stiffness of the PVC pipe is going to cause all that power that I generate to dissipate, to enter to what we call energy leaks. Okay, so it doesn't matter how much energy I put on this side, how much power I develop, the person on the other side is not really going to be able to feel that. Also with the rotational, so disc golf is kind of a rotational sport, right? We're rotating through our hips, we're rotating through our upper back. Well, if I can't create a stiff, stable core here as I rotate, that's like this. So if I here, and this is my lower body, and I twist, see my upper body doesn't really move, okay? If I take the PVC pipe and I twist that side, it twists that side. So we want to create a core that does this and not what the pool noodle does. So here's a couple of exercises to do that. So the first one that I love is called a dead bug. Now there's a lot of different dead bug variation exercises. I have quite a few different variations on my YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook page, so you can check those out, but this is one of my favorite ones to start with. So I'm going to lie on our back. And now it's called a dead bug position just because it's kind of like looks like you're a dead bug on your back. Okay, I'm going to start with my knees over my hips, my hands up, my neck, my head resting comfortably on the ground. And the first variation we're going to do is going to take both hands and you're going to press down with your hands and your knees, and you're going to press your knees up towards your hands. So it looks like this. So I'm creating a lot of tension, a lot of tightening here. I want to brace my abs like I'm bracing for a punch. So imagine someone's going to come give you a little punch. You want to brace your abs against that. So here, hold for about 5 to 15 seconds, Any more than that and you're not really creating enough tension, there's still more tension you can create. So don't really go much over 15 seconds. The next variation of this would be the same side only. So my left hand, my left knee, make sure you don't hold your breath too long, and then relax. And then you go to the other side. I'm pushing down with my hand, pushing up with my knee. And then the third variation here is opposites. Okay, so right hand to left knee, press. Left hand to right knee, press. Okay, instead of going longer times holding it, just go more reps. So I would say 5 to 10 each side for 5 to 10 second holds. So here for 5 seconds, do that 5 times each side, okay? The next one is called X lift. So this one is we're gonna flip around our hands and our knees and get in this position. My shoulders are over my wrists, my hips are over my knees, and all I'm gonna do, I'm gonna look up just slightly, so I don't wanna look down or that makes my head drop and my background. Look up slightly, and I'm going to push my right hand into the ground and my left knee down as I lift the opposite sides. So I'm just lifting my left hand, my right knee, okay, just to show you that they're off the ground. And I'm only lifting them about ½ an inch. Nice and slow. You want to make it harder, then lift them extremely slow. So pretend that your hand and your knee is kind of stuck in glue and you're trying to lift it off the ground. It won't, it barely does, and then now it comes back down. So when I lift, my body wants to do this or collapse in the middle, so my core has to tighten up to be able to protect against that. You want to make it a little harder, knees slightly off the ground. I'm talking about ½ an inch to an inch. Here, lift, lift. Lift and hold for about 1 to 5 seconds and back down. So I'm not lifting like that. I'm lifting, I'm trying to work towards being very stable and stiff and motionless as I do this. So those are 2 great exercises for strengthening that core for disc golf, not just disc golf, for life, okay? So I highly recommend those. Try to do those at least 3 times a week. You can do them every day, but at least minimum of 3 times a week, and you'll start to really see a difference in your core strength. Okay, I hope you enjoyed those exercises. Stay tuned for the next video, video 4. I'm going to be talking about strength in your lower bodies, like in your glutes and your legs. So tune in for that. Also, make sure to check out discgolfstrong.com and the discgolfanswerman.com, discgolfanswerman.com for more articles and videos on disc golf and also disc golf fitness. Have a great day, everyone, and go play disc golf strong.